Old MacDonald had a E-I-E-I with a here and a there, here, there, everywhere.
What's up, everybody? Dave here, making my first video in like 2 years. I think the last thing I did was a college football picks video back in like 2013. So we're making a new series though here. It's called Dave Finds Top 5, where I'm going to go over the top 5 things that I find in my retail arbitrage adventures. For those of you that don't know, retail arbitrage is where you go into retail stores looking to buy things that you will then resell on Amazon, eBay, or any of the other sites. I use Amazon exclusively at the moment, but I will probably expand into eBay and Craigslist at some point. But yeah, I'll just show you the top 5 things that I found, kind of what I expect to make on them, just some cool things I found out in my adventures. And then as the show expands, I'll take suggestions from you guys. Maybe we'll answer questions, or I'll go over some deals or something. We'll figure that out as we go, but for the first episode, I'll just go down the top 5 things that I found this week as far as profit margin go and just cool stuff. Unfortunately, redneck outhouse guy here he didn't quite crack the top 5. I think I'll only make like $6 on him, but he is adorable, I guess you could say. So let's start with number 5. Okay, so number 5 is actually 3 things rolled into one. I got this Assassin's Creed 3 limited edition box that comes with an action figure, notebook, belt buckle, a flag, bunch of cool stuff. And then also Destiny, which was a big game a couple months ago for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. What's cool about this particular deal, it's not a huge ROI. I paid $120 for the package of 3 games. I'll probably end up profiting around $120, $130, so the ROI is just 100%, even though that's a good number as far as how much money, as opposed to like making $15 on a $5 toy. The ROI is bigger, but the money value here would be bigger. What was just cool about this was the taking advantage of an opportunity. Target this week had a buy 2, get 1 free on video games, and I wasn't sure if that included clearance items, but it turns out it did. That's the moral of the story here. Never hurts to ask, never hurts to look into it. I was figuring, okay, there are video games on clearance, maybe they don't apply, but it doesn't say anything on the flyer about it not applying. So I found these 3 games on clearance. They're on clearance because they're a bit older as far as games go. I also got some Call of Duty games that I'll get slightly less return for, but along the same lines at different targets. Just because they used to retail for $120, now they're on clearance for $60, so they're 50% off at Target, and then an additional 33% off when you factor in buy 2, get 1 free. So that was a cool package. I was pretty excited to put that together, and especially just in time for Christmas, I'm sure those games will sell well. Number 4 is this thing that just popped up behind me thanks to the power of editing. This is the Disney Princess Cinderella Vanity. They sell for about $50 at Ross, and they go on Amazon for around $300. As I'm making this video, it's going for $275. That's one of the things with Amazon. As things start popping up in stores and becoming more available, the price will start going down because people are always repricing to try and be the lowest price, which ruins it for all of us. But I think something like this will go really well at Christmas. It's a really cool item. It's going to be great for little girls that want to have their own mirror and that put on makeup, and it sings different songs from Cinderella. And even if it ends up going for $275, the profit on it will still be around $150. So when everything's said and done, it'll be an ROI of about 300%. They've been popping up at Ross's and DD's discounts. DD's discount sells them for $60, so it's $66 after tax. So it cuts into the profit a little bit, but I've still been stocking up on them simply because, again, with Christmas coming up, I think this will be a popular gift item. It's sold for $300 or more in the past, so I think it'll meet that again come Christmas time. But with such a huge profit margin, you can't really go wrong anyway, even if the price comes down. we'll still end up doing pretty well on these. So definitely stocking up, and pretty excited when I see them in stores. I just noticed this is the exact same format and delivery as my College Picks videos were, even though it's supposed to be something entirely different. I guess I can't escape the past or who I am or whatever, but let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is a Monsters High toy, Haunt the Casbah, Clawdeen Wolf, 13 Wishes. I can never tell these things apart. You can find a million of them at Ross, DD's, Target. Monster High is a pretty popular brand right now. Most of the Monster High things that I scan to see what they're going for don't show a profit, but this one, apparently, it kind of looked a little different from things I've seen in the past. I saw it at DD's, so I figured I would give it a scan, and it was selling for $11, and on Amazon, they are going for like $50, because apparently it's a rarer one, a harder one to find. There weren't too many people selling it on Amazon Prime, which is how I sell it. So I would imagine I'll probably get around $50 for it. So that would be a profit of around $35 after fees and everything. ROI of 350%. So not too shabby. I ended up getting 3 of them, and now I'll definitely be keeping my eyes open for these when I go to DD's over the next few weeks. Okay, so number 2 I'm actually torn on. This is a complete set of the Gundam Wing Hero Collection. This is all the Gundam Wing pilots. And you can see their bios on the back here. This is awesome. I found this at Goodwill for $5. It sells for around $80 to $100 on Amazon and eBay. If I sold this, I would make around $75, which would be a 1,500% return on investment, which I obviously should do. But I kind of feel like these would look really awesome on the shelf back there, because this was one of my favorite things growing up. Along with Dragon Ball Z, this is what got me into anime and Japanese culture and everything. So I wish it was any other series, because most series I don't have any strong connection to. That I might end up keeping. You might see it back there at some point, or I might have my senses come to me and say $75 profit is better than a couple plastic things on my shelf. Haven't quite decided because I'm still a man-child. I actually ran into the same problem last week. I picked this up at this place called Book Off right near me. Complete set of the Family Guy. And this was going for $50 at Book Off, and I waited it out, and they finally repriced it down to $20. So I grabbed it. And it goes for around $70 on Amazon, so this would be a profit of around $25-30, but this one I'm definitely keeping. I already had that dialogue with myself. So yeah, if you're going to go treasure hunting, you have to find some treasures for yourself too. I'll get back to you guys on that one. I'll do a follow-up, but either way, whether it's as a personal thing or a sales thing, finding something worth $100 for $5 is definitely a good find. Lastly, the number 1 find of the week. Brittney Palmer UFC action figure. Look at the, figure. Look at the figure on this one. These UFC toys you see at Ross, you see at DD's, they pop up from time to time. Usually it's the actual fighters. She is just a ring girl from what I've read. And they go for around $15-20 on Amazon. You can buy them for $5 or $6, so I make a profit of $4 or $5 here and there. I saw this at Fala's, which is also called Factory 2U, or Factory 4U. I think it's Factory 2U. That would make a lot more sense, actually, now that I say it out loud. This is a store that has a bunch of discount stuff, usually junk, but every now and then they get worthwhile junk. They got the UFC toys in for the first time, and I saw this on the shelf, and I was thinking, okay, I've never seen this before. I bet it's worth something. And I scanned it, and to my surprise, it's worth $200. If you go on eBay right now, her wearing this red outfit, apparently there's a blue outfit that's more common. Her wearing this red outfit is extremely rare, and on eBay, the cheapest ones were like $170. A lot of them are going for $200. Nobody is selling them on Amazon right now. Nobody has them. So I'm going to have the only one. And the best part of the find of the week is I got 2 of them. two different Fala's locations, actually. Now that they're popping up at Fala's, there might be a slight availability of them on Amazon. That would bring the price down a little bit, but if there's ultra rare, as I've read, then the price would go back up once those sold. So probably get around $200 for them. Even if I end up getting $150 for them, you know, at $200 projection, that would be a profit of around $170, which would be an ROI of 2,600%. Even if we end up settling for, say, a 2,000% ROI, I think that will be okay. So definitely going to be keeping my eyes out at Fala's locations, hoping to find a couple more of that young lady. So that's it for the first episode of Dave Vine's Top 5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section what you liked, what you didn't like, suggestions for future episodes, or if I shouldn't even do future episodes. I would love to get some feedback on the new show. You can email me at vegasdavesdime@gmail.com. You can follow me at Dave's Dime on Twitter. And thank you guys for watching. We'll hopefully do this again next week. Man, even the outro sounds the same as my old college videos. I cannot escape the past. Oh well, see you later.
Jimmy crack corn and I don't. Jimmy crack corn and I don't. Jimmy crack corn and I don't.